Good morning, I'm Grace Pavelka.
And I'm Gabe Park, and in today's episode of CSTV, we're going to be talking about Swirl, Semester 2, and some of our winter sports.
This episode of CSTV was our final exam. Everything has been created within the last 2 hours. As Swirl is just around the corner, we had our very own Cade Dingman sit down with some of the students, asking them about their plans for the big dance.
As Swirl rapidly approaches, we sat down with a few of the students that are excited about the dance and asked them what are their favorite parts and a few other questions about the dance that's coming up.
My favorite part about Swirl is probably going out to eat and having my boyfriend pay for my food. Honestly, I really enjoy free food, and I feel like that's, 10 out of 10, probably the best part about Swirl.
Before, I would like to go out and maybe have a nice meal. I've never been to Olive Garden still, so I'd still really like to go to Olive Garden. Try some of those famous breadsticks I'm always hearing people talk about.
I have not yet picked out an outfit for Swirl, but I am hoping to go with some friends this weekend to go pick out a dress.
And then after, it's normally tradition after a dance that I go to Steak and Shake. And, I get a milkshake, I get some fries, and I just have a good time. Call it good.
I can't wait to see you party animals at Swirl February 1st, 8 p.m. Be there or be square, because you won't be around.
Can't wait to see you guys at Swirl on February 1st at 8 p.m.
Wow, well, you know what? I, for one, am very excited for Swirl.
I am too. You know what else I can't wait for?
What's that?
The day after Swirl, I am going to be going to Shrek the Musical.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, you should come with me.
You know, I actually think I can't.
Why?
Because I'm Shrek.
No way.
I am going to be Shrek
Oh my
in
gosh.
Shrek
So
the Musical.
what days can people go see this musical?
Well, Grace, people can come see the musical on January 30th, 31st, and on February 2nd, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Well, speaking of winter events, let's go hand it over to Jeremy Campione and Olivia Claver for our winter sports news.
Thank you, Gabe and Grace. Our boys varsity basketball team have had high expectations for this year's season after they received a new coach and have been working harder than ever before in the offseason.
Our next piece will go into depth with those expectations and get the players' input on how the season will be so far.
I think our season is going pretty well. I mean, we're 3-5, but still, we went on that 3-game winning streak, and we've kind of sputtered out a little bit. But the beginning of the season was rough. We're trying to getting to know each other kind of. Now I think our team chemistry has really grown. In these last 2 games, we faced the 2 top teams in our conference, which is a good challenge for us. And we've hung with both of those teams, so I think the future is bright.
I think my season is going pretty well. Our team is doing really well considering our record. We have a lot more wins than we do losses.
Our biggest challenge is just players not being selfish and thinking that it's more important if we win than how many points they score. And it's our mentality has to be the team. It can't just be I, me, and my.
Some of our biggest challenges is definitely going from playing such easy teams to playing super hard teams, and we just have to adjust and recognize the intensity change.
The new coach, I really like the new varsity coach. He's got that in between of he'll yell at you, but he'll also be constructive with you and have good positive criticism and stuff. But he won't, if you're not doing what you're supposed to, he will yell at you. It'll be bad, but now it's just, he'll also have fun with you too.
My coach is He knows when to reprimand us, but he also knows like how to connect with us on a personal level.
Yeah, I think we have a mixture of, our team is a mixture of more, I don't know, we have a lot of ball dominant players in my opinion. And I think once we get to moving, and I think we're a smaller team too, once we get to moving the ball, we're just gonna get more open shots. And once we get those open shots, we'll win.
Our team chemistry, since we're mostly juniors, is really good. We have 2 seniors, but we all get along pretty well.
You should expect us to beat some of those top teams in our conference, because these last 2 games we played Forest Hills North and Forest Hills Central, and we were close. We hung with them, and we know we can beat both those teams. So we hope to finish high up in the conference, hopefully, maybe not first.
Later this season, you should expect to see, hopefully, a lot of wins and just a better intensity from us. I think our goal is definitely to win conference and districts, and that's like a big thing that we focused on, is like going for the white.
The boys varsity basketball team took on the Forest Hills Central Rangers Tuesday night at home, but unfortunately lost that game 55-39.
Girls varsity traveled to Forest Hills Central and also unfortunately lost their game 48-39. All levels for boys and girls play Saturday at home versus Kent City. The first game will be at 1 and the second game will be at 7 later that night.
Now moving on to other sports for this week. The boys and girls varsity bowling teams took on Greenville Monday night at Rockford Lanes. The girls came out with the win in a hard-fought match, but unfortunately the boys could not pull it out.
Boys varsity wrestling will be at Lowell tomorrow, the 16th, and at Stevensville Lakeshore on Saturday, the 18th, to keep their good season going.
Now on to girls competitive cheer. The varsity and junior varsity cheer teams will head down to Stony Creek High School Saturday evening to compete with multiple teams for first place.
Our next piece will introduce our competitive cheer team as we learn about their expectations on the year and how they believe they are doing so far.
At Cedar Springs High School, competitive cheer is one of the most successful teams. Last year they placed 5th at states, and this year they hope to do even better. We sat down with senior Riley Kinsinger and asked her about this year's season.
This season for competitive cheer, it's looking pretty good. We're kind of off to a slow start, but we're making a lot of changes and we're looking to get a lot better. Our goals this year as a team are to make it to state finals and be conference champs. We also want to increase our score at every single competition. But last year for cheer, it was a completely different group of girls, and we made it to state finals. And this year, we have even more drive to go to state finals. My favorite part about cheer is stunting. I'm a back spot, so I have a lot of control of the stunt, and it's really rewarding when you save a hard stunt. For me this season, I don't want to let any of my stunts in round 3 fall, and I want to get my jumps a lot better.
CSHS is looking forward to watching another successful season for the competitive cheer team.
I'm Jeremy Campione.
And I'm Olivia Claver.
And good luck to all of our winter sports teams. And make sure to get out of the house and go support our Redhawks. Now back to Grace and Gabe.
Thanks, Jeremy and Olivia. Well, good luck to all of our winter sports this season. This week, we will be wrapping up semester 1 and starting semester 2 next Monday.
That's right. We had Roman Blatt talk to the student body about how semester 1 went and how semester 2 is going to go for the students.
With semester 1 coming to an end, we went to the hallways to ask our fellow classmates about the end of their first semester and what they're excited for in their second semester. My first semester, it was decent. It went a little worse than expected because I just didn't really care that much and I didn't do my homework and it kind of screwed me over, but Yeah. Or other than that, it was pretty decent.
Well, you know, first semester went pretty normal, as every other semester. Just kind of breezed through it. Didn't really care too much about any of the classes. It's just, if there's a test, I took the test. If there's classwork, I did the classwork. If there was homework, I didn't do it. You know, pretty normal stuff. But about halfway through, I really just stopped caring at all, because I was like, you know what, I'm just going to join the military. So I just need to pass all my classes, and that's what I've done.
My first semester I feel like went fairly well, but since the senior year I kind of slacked off a little bit and got bored with my classes, and I just didn't do my homework.
In addition to asking Cedar Springs High School students what their first semester was like, we also sat down and asked them what they were worried about in the second semester and what issues they might have with certain classes.
I am worried about Brit Lit because I still have to take that, and I know I have to take modern business, so I'm trying to figure out if I can do that as like an independent study.
The second semester of American Lit. I'm a little worried about that because I'm not a big fan of American Lit. I just don't understand those old English poems.
It sounds as if the second semester of the 2019-2020 school year will be normal as ever, plagued by cases of senioritis and some students fearing that they may do worse in other classes than they would hope to. But there is also a hope that things learned during high school will better prepare students for the future and allow them to have a life filled with happiness.
Wow, Grace, it's crazy to think that in just a couple short months we're going to be graduating.
I know, time is just flying by.
It really is. So now we're going to hand it on over to Amani Morales with the weather.
Thank you, Grace and Gabe. Good morning, Cedar Springs. My name is Omani Morales, and I will be your weather girl for today. Now, as we can see on our radar, that around the Grand Rapids, Kent County area, we will have, the precipitation isn't really, there. However, when we get towards the afternoon or the evening, we will be expecting some light showers and a little bit of snow. Also, if you are heading up north towards Cadillac, be prepared to see some snow there as well. Now, as we move on to our forecast for today, we can see that we will reach a high of 38 degrees, and as I have already previously stated, that we will have a mixture of rain and snow when we get toward those PM hours. Now, as we go along the days, we can see that Thursday and Friday, the temperatures will start to drop and we will see some more snow. Now, as we go towards Saturday, the temperature will increase and we will also see another mixture of snow and rain. And as we go further down the week, we can see some more snow and some lower temperatures. That's what's up. Now, back to Grace and Gabe.
It is going to be really cold out there, so you guys got to be sure to bundle up and keep warm.
Oh, yes. Thanks for watching Cedar Springs TV Live. I've been Grace Pavelka.
And I've been Gabe Park. And remember, it's always a good day
to be a Red Hawk.